Can I speak Chinese?
No! No!
I like music. I need to tell everybody what's my son's name. Everybody know him is Jack Zhang. Zhang is the family name. But in China, his name is Zhang Jie. That's his name. So I will tell a story how we give the name to him. So I like this music. This music is a violin and a cello. Dialogue each other. I'm a good violinist. But unfortunately I cannot play right here.
We have some cellos.
This music can be a background to tell what the story. Can you put music in it? When I tell the story, everybody have to imagine the like a film, like a movie. Okay? In March.
Dad, put the mic.
Oh, sorry. In March 1988, alive in Xi'an is a hometown for Jack. In Jiao Tong University, that's my hometown there. My wife and I discussed together to name the newborn son. Although I have read a lot of books, but when reality was a word or two words allow me to cover all the anticipation for the child, it's very difficult for me to give a name. After comparison, the name I gave is Zhang Yi. It's very difficult, it's Chinese. The Yi that means an outstanding man. I like him can be an outstanding man in future. But my wife did not agree the name. She just like this, no. Then she looked at the sleeping son lying on the bed and said, he should be called Zhang Jie, the name. I said, why do we give the name to him, this name to him? She said, Jie represents the good news. And all the time, the Jie's name means the good news all the time to my home. Oh, that reminded me something. Because on hearing this, I immediately thought the past 1 year, my wife experienced in Laoshan Mountain is between China and Vietnam during that war in 1986. On spring night in 1986, I went to a train station, to say goodbye to my wife before he left for the front line. My wife and her teammate stand in a military uniform, wearing a red cross on the armband wrapped around left arm. In the darkness, that brought me the war and sacrifice for life in front of my eye. My wife was a physician at that time. During the rumbling sound of the whistle, the column of train carrying her comrade and my wife and artillery disappeared in the boundless light. From then on, my heart was close linked with the wall in front of the line. At that time, I worked in Xi'an Medical University as a cardiac surgeon. No matter how busy, my work every day, I will go to the library to read the. Sorry. Oh, I'm too excited. Sorry. Then I go to read a newspaper. The People's Daily newspaper is like New York Times, something like that. So I pay close attention to the front of the wall. What I worried most, the name list for the injury and the death had my wife's name on that. Okay, I call. I said, he can be called Zhang Jie. I agree right away with the little request from a female doctor from triumphing in the flames of war. Since then, a man named Zhang Jie's story, like unfolding of TV series in front of my eyes. In 1993, I took him by hand, walking into the primary school of Conventry of Shanxi Normal University. In 1999, he came to Beijing BISS International School. In spring of 2005, I was on a business trip in Baotou, north part of a city in China. He gave me a call, told me I admitted by Johns Hopkins University. 2 years later, in 2007, Yuan Ting in California also received a similar entrance notice to the University of Johns Hopkins. The fate led two people never knew each other and knew each other in the campus and stayed a long, 8 years long run for life, for love, and gave the opportunity for us to witness the happy moment. Today, when I stand here to speak, I feel very proud, for I have such good son and daughter-in-law. The pride comes from not only the work in a famous university, but also the hard-working spirit. In 2005, I came to Baltimore to stay Jack, Zhang Jie. In the winter, he came to pick me up at the airport, wearing a pair of sports shoes that was bought by me in China a few years ago. That shoe is not only very old, but also two sides of the shoe had worn out. I even can see her toes. Yeah. He took me back to his dorm. At that time he lived in a townhouse next to Johns Hopkins University. He and the other two students shared that house. He took 2 tins of beer to my hand from the refrigerator in the kitchen and let me to drink. I said, "Where is the dish?" In China, we don't drink beer, we have many beefs, many medicines, food. And he told me, he said, in the United States, to drink beer, we never eat dishes. It's the first time for me to drink beer, no food. Yes. In the evening, I lived in his room. He came to the sofa in the lobby, and a window air condition has been bothering around sound, left me unable to sleep. The most terrible thing is the bed. Whenever I turn around, the bed ball from one side will fall. So, in such an environment, he completed his doctorate. He spent all the time and energy on the work and study. Zhang Jie Jack has been a very nice child from the childhood. I thank him very much. As a normal person, his life series will continue to have a wonderful show. But what I am most looking forward to seeing should be a scene at the beginning of this article. Maybe one night in future, in one day, they are working together with team to give name to the next generation. Finally, I should say thanks to all the friends and the relatives who attended this wedding party here. I wish Yuan Ting and Jack to have a happy life in future. Thank you, everybody.